Good morning, Cheyenne, and welcome to show 54 of our very first live episode of AM at CM this year.
We've got a lot in store for you this week with new car tips from Bell and even a special on prom. So, stay tuned.
It's your host with the most, Parker Craddock.
And I'm Philip Choate. Hey Parker, with prom coming up, got any plans?
Well, Phil, I've been trying to figure that out because, it's expensive.
Well, lucky for you, it's just the tickets you really need to worry about. But also lucky for you, Kenny has gathered the details we need to know about this year's prom.
Cheyenne, it's your boy Ken Lester, and I'm here to talk to you about the prom. It is on April 27th from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. The theme of the thing is Sea of Dreams, and the fee is $50. The attire of the dance is going to be semi-formal to formal. If you plan on bringing a guest, you're going to have to pay for their ticket as well. And if you want to bring a guest outside of district, you're going to have to get a form from the front office and turn it into them before the dance. And remember, kids, bring your ID with you so they can check it at the gate. And everything else, hope your dance goes swimmingly. I'm not taking the L this year. Good luck, man. And good luck to everyone who's asking people out. Godspeed, Mitch.
Thanks for that, Ken. So Parker, how do you think this year's SATs went?
Whoa, Phil. We're not supposed to discuss the test. But between us, I don't think I'm going to make it in my top school.
Well, Parker, maybe AP classes can save you.
I think the reason why people take so many AP classes is because it's sort of the expectation, and it's kind of what you got to do to look good. So.
JT, and also Cheyenne, today is the last day you can pay for AP tests. The cost is $114, cash or check. If you have any questions, please head down to the counseling office before 3:15.
Wow, I needed that. There may be hope after all.
Don't get your hopes up yet, bud. And speaking of Parker not getting his hopes up, for those who applied to National Honor Society, letters will be sent out this coming Monday. If you have any questions, you can talk to Herr Phil upon his return Monday.
What do you mean by his return?
Oh, Herr Phil is currently at the AP German Exam Development Committee.
Oh, well then I guess I can just focus on my next daunting task, dealing with my car.
Uh-oh, let me guess, what's wrong with it this time? Flat tire?
Nope.
Dead battery?
No, actually.
You need a car wash.
For once, also no. I need an oil change.
Well, it seems you might just be in luck, Parker, because this week's Our Car Guru, Bell, has come back to us again with another episode of Car Tips.
Let's go take a look, shall we?
Morning, Cheyenne. As you already know, I'm Belle Middlemiss, and today we got another episode of Car Tips for you. Today we're going to talk about why it's important to change your oil. For starters, regular oil changes help maintain the lubrication in your engine, which in turn stops the heat from the moving parts in your engine from wearing down the engine. To check your oil, it's quite simple. All you need is a rag or a paper towel, a car, and your eyes. Most engines have a dipstick, which handle is normally either black, yellow, and sometimes orange, and are often labeled the engine oil. Getting regular oil changes can remove the sludge and particles in the bottom of your engine, which of course can increase fuel efficiency and keep your engine running as it should. That's all I have for you this week, Cheyenne. Have a good weekend.
Thanks yet again, Belle. You're a lifesaver.
That you are. Now, Cheyenne, as important as it is to know the mechanics of your car, being safe on the roads is just as important.
Many teens across the nation all have or will suffer the consequences of distracted driving, and we here at AM at CM believe it is a very important issue for our generation to focus on. That's why some of our very own students here at CMHS participated in the Drive Smart campaign and even created a quick PSA for all of us to be aware of the situation.
Let's go take a look.
Consistently crashing your car due to distracted driving? Now your worries are over. Introducing the all-new Human Blinder. Originally invented for horses, the blinders prevent distractions and keep you on track. The Human Blinders come in all shapes and sizes. perfect for all ages. The human blinders will keep you from answering that pesky text, those annoying backseat drivers, and even that tempting radio. You can get human blinders for only $29.99 plus shipping and handling. Call 1-800-BLINDERS now and we'll give you a pair of human blinders, and one of our professionals will come down and personally tape your hands to the wheel for a low price of $49.99.
No one profits from distracted driving. Protecting you and your passengers is costless. Make sure to turn off your phone, turn down your music, and keep your eyes on the road.
Oh, you know, that really was an eye-opener. Get it, Phil? Eye-opener?
What do you mean?
I mean, you should keep your eyes open when driving.
Ah, now I get it. Anyway, Cheyenne, it is time for my favorite segment on our show.
Yes, finally, Cheyenne, we now present to you Through the Lens.
I've been into drones for about 3 years, and this is the first racing season that I'm gonna take seriously. I first started getting into drones. I saw a video on YouTube and I was just drawn in by it. I wanted to fly the drones, I wanted to build them, and that sort of sparked my interest towards drones and engineering in general. At first it was really difficult building my own drones. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just kind of going in blind. But the first drone I put together, it flew well for a little bit, but it lit on fire. So there are a lot of bumps and failures on the way, but it's part of the fun, I guess, rebuilding, troubleshooting, figuring out what's wrong. This year I got accepted to CSU for computer engineering, and I don't think I would have had the drive to go that far if it weren't for drones. It sort of lit the spark for engineering for me, and I'm all about it. My name is Chris Edling, and I race drones.
Did you know drones like that also help farmers keep an eye on their crops?
Oh, Phil, you rascal. Anyways, Cheyenne, our show is almost up.
And you know what time it is.
Means it's time for some sports.
What's up, Cheyenne? It's Jack, back with another episode of sports. Let's get right into it. Our baseball team crushed Mesa Ridge last Saturday, 14-1. They also played Palmer Ridge on Tuesday, and we got more scores on that next week. Good job, boys. Our girls tennis team crushed Coronado last week, 7-0. They also played Palmer Ridge on Tuesday and Mullen on Wednesday. We have more scores on that next week. Good job, ladies. Our boys swim and dive team got 4th out of 16 teams at the Indian Invite last week. They have another invite meet today in Pueblo and tomorrow. Our boys volleyball team beat Cherry Creek last week 2-0. In the first set, we beat them 25-19, and in the second set, 25-17. They also had a game yesterday against Canyon City at home. Good job, boys. Our girls lacrosse team sadly lost to Valor Christian last Friday, 24-1. They also lost to Thunder Ridge, 20-6. They also played on Monday against Castle View, and we got more scores on that next week. Good job, ladies. Our boys lacrosse team crushed Steamboat Springs, 19-4. Congratulations to Carver Ward for being selected player of the game. Our boys and girls track and field team had a meet last week in Denver. They also have a meet today at the PPAC League Championships in Pueblo. Good luck. That's all the scores we have for you today. See you next week on Sports.
Thanks, Jack.
And to conclude our show, Cheyenne, we have some final announcements.
Yes, as many of you know, prom will be the 27th of April, so make sure to buy your tickets beforehand. And also make sure to look into after prom. And seniors interested in Kiva must make sure to buy their tickets soon for the 22nd of April.
And also, today at 7 p.m., the spring play 39 Steps will be performed. Please make sure to attend such a great performance.
How do you think the show went this week, Parker?
Pretty well, I'd say, Phil. I mean, all things considering.
You know, I was pretty nervous. But thanks for tuning in, Cheyenne. I'm Philip Choate.
And I'm Parker Craddock. And as always, stay classy, Cheyenne.